What's up, everybody? We're going to be talking about the Glory era on today. This has been a video that has been requested like 24/7 since I started my YouTube channel. But I feel like with Justice for Glory coming around and, it going number one on iTunes or, on Pop iTunes. But we're going to pretend it went number one on the overall chart because y'all are stupid. And why the fuck would you make a Justice for Glory movement right when Drake and this Kenny Chesney girl is coming on and taking the number one spots? If this was a week ago, she would have easily went number one. But let's also give credit where credit is due because we got her to number 4 in the overall charts there was no budget, no discount on this album. She's serving $9.99 and we're still buying it up. We fucking snapped. And I'm glad that it did go number 1 on Pop and in so many different countries. So really, we did snap, even though bad timing, just like Britney's team, always bad timing. But I think it's just a part of the fan base. It's a part of the team. We just don't really know how to correlate anything to making sense. But which is exactly what the fuck happened multiple times with the Glory era. So let's get into Glory era. We'll talk about what should have happened, but I also want to talk about what was happening because you know what? The Glory era, I feel like once mid-2015 started occurring, Miss Britney was giving us a brand new vibe, a brand new energy. She was looking hot as hell. She was coloring her hair. The energy was up. She was coming out in like these cute little outfits, not looking like she wanted to die. Usually she's walking around looking like a robot, looking very sad, or just not even sad, honestly. Before 2015, she was giving me very like, I don't care to be here. Not that I'm sad, but I just don't care about anything. So I feel like in mid-2015, she started, once Pretty Girls came out, Miss Thing was up and about and all around. I mean, if you follow Britney Spears chronology or whatever it is on Instagram, they're in the 2015 era right now. Miss Thing, she was partying. She was up in like Hawaii or somewhere with like that glow stick. She's having a good time, belly out, And then remember she went to VMAs in 2015 and with her boobs out and everything, that sparkly dress, which we haven't seen her in years. Like up to that point, she never even goes to award shows. And if she did, I honestly don't even barely remember. And if she did, she was looking like, just drab, like simple black little dress, like bad makeup, like didn't look like she wanted to be there. It was just boring. So once mid-2015 happened and once she hit the VMA and the Teen Choice Awards, right? Or something like that, where she got that icon, the Fashion Icon Award, which Lord knows why the fuck she got a Fashion Icon Award, but who gives a fuck? Because she snapped. Like, I was so happy. She was just out and about, looking great, feeling great. So 2016 rolls around, and this is when I really knew that we were in for a year of spectacular, like, Britney's back, like, Prime Knee is really incoming, is when it was January 2016. I'm popping up on Instagram. I'm seeing her doing a Breathe On Me, like, photo shoot music video with those tattoos on, looking hot, giving us life, showing those, then the 2016 Vegas show started, and she's doing I Love Rock and Roll, she's doing Touch of My Hand with the backflip, and all this shit. I said, girls, Britney's back, like, that's part, and all those interviews that she was doing at the time, all throughout 2016, her interviews, she was so present, so alive, so energetic, so talkative, like, she had so much to say, and it, literally, that year was, like, the mature version of what you would expect a 2003 Britney to turn into. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like 2016 was literally the dream, what dreams are made out of for a Britney fan, to what we expected her to be like in her adulthood. Like, the beauty, the class, the elegance, the personality being, like, funny and, like, out there, but not, like, so chaotic like 2003. It was more, like, mature, but, like, fun as hell. You know what I mean? Like, it was just so perfect, bitch. Like, what the fuck? So, 2016... she was given everything that I needed. And then don't even get me started with the Billboard Music Awards, which she scalped so many heads off. I think I did a reaction video to that. I might have. I'm not sure, honestly. But either way, that was such a performance. So let's start the Glory era in that moment. This is where things already start to go awry. Like, girl, we can't ever get, like, a normal era from start to finish. So Billboard Awards happened, and the performance was amazing. I really couldn't ask for nothing more. The outfit was amazing. Her dancing was amazing. She looked so into it. Whatever. So, one of my favorite Britney performances, honestly. So, first of all, girl, why are we having a Billboard Music Award performance? You're getting an Icon Award. One, you didn't accept the award on stage. We needed a whole montage we needed your mom giving a speech or like something like, and then you come up on the stage and you thank God and everybody with your kids in tow on stage. You know, it would have been such a family moment. Showed Britney to be the icon that she really is, because everyone knew, like, the performance started off with like, Britney Spears, the icon winner tonight. But where was the award, girl? And then you had that blue turquoise beautiful dress and you're not coming on stage to come accept it? Where's the montage? What's going on? That was the first problem, because I feel like that would have been such a great start to the era, is having the Icon Award actually presented to her. The fuck? And make it like a family moment, you know, something sweet and just gorgeous, so everyone could be like, look at Britney. Look how great she's doing. She really is an icon. And, you know, she's looking so healthy and happy. Whatever. So that was the first issue that I had. And then the second issue was, why was the single not performed? I think this is exactly what should have happened. Make Me should have been out that weekend. Like, literally, like, the Friday before that award show, release Make Me with G-Eazy. Period. Sunday night, she does the performance, and that could be like the climax moment of the medley, or even the beginning of the medley. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. Just have it in the performance, girl. What are you doing? You have a new album coming out, you have an Icon Award show, and you don't have a new single? Even though I do know that apparently she was supposed to, but that's what happens in Britney land. Like, it was supposed to. You know, things weren't adding up. The schedule, this, that, girl, like, oh my God, like, can we get something making sense? Can we get a team that could do something from A to Z? But why they do everything A to D? Girl, we never even get to E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Like, what the fuck? Why can't we ever do something from one straight line? They're so fucking lazy and annoying and just stupid. They're fucking stupid people. Not Britney, because I just feel like Britney doesn't really care, to be honest. I feel like if she cared, then, and she put her foot down, things would make sense. But she doesn't really care that much, and her team is just fucking stupid. So it's really hard when that mix comes around. So, God, what's going on with this lighting? So, okay. Anyways, I think Make Me was a great first single. That made sense. Release it that Friday, do the award show, and then release the music video that week. And the music video should have been the original David LaChapelle music video on that ass, because why are we getting... Girl, when that cheesy ass music video came out, I just couldn't take it. I really couldn't take it. Like, it just made no sense to me. Why are we doing this cheesy ass... It was like Disney, because like the beginning with that cheesy skit, and then it went from Disney to like porn. Like, it just wasn't really making sense. And then what really kills me is that David himself said that Britney herself did not like the original music video, which I see that making sense, because I don't know why, but Britney does not seem to like the controversy or like something really artistic anymore. She really likes the cheesiness. Just like she said in her 2013 Britney Jean video, the documentary, where she said, I like cheese, like, you know, or something simple like a chair. Like, bitch, what are you talking about? But whatever, I digress. I'm getting so off track. Point is, Make Me should have been the first single with the big, iconic, controversial, symbolic music video that was originally supposed to happen. Okay, great. So that comes out. We would love that. Now let's scroll on along. That would have been I think it would have been a big hit. It would have been a top 10. It definitely would have been top 10 with the music, you know, with the Icon Award, the performance on that show, and then the music video being controversial. It would have been at least a top 10 hit, a good hit for half of the summer minimum. Okay, now, second single, still, we could have had Slumber Party. Yes, ma'am. Slumber Party was a great second single. But instead of Tinashe being thrown on the remix, the remix should have been with Rihanna. Now imagine this. We slayed Make Me. We had that beautiful, you know, set up for the single. Now let's say it's early August. I would say early August or even late August. Release the album how it was supposed to be. Honestly, release the album where it was. Late August, that's fine. But release Slumber Party maybe like mid-August, like the week before the VMAs with Rihanna. And then, you know, do a VMA performance with Rihanna and do a whole Glory medley, because the album was coming out that weekend. So now just imagine that, girl. The same music video, because I think the music video, the aesthetic was gorgeous. It was so perfect. It was stunning and I loved it. Have Rihanna instead of Tinashe. Not that I don't love Tinashe. I think Tinashe did what she needed to do. But, you know, Britney's a legend, girl. We need to raise the standards of who she's having features on. Not that, again, Tinashe is great. And I think that if she did it nowadays, it'd be cute. But because Tinashe is more like underground, like, I don't know, like she has more of a repertoire at this moment. You know, at that point, it just seemed like, girl, why, besides the fact that she can dance, like, you're Britney Spears, and you are also not, getting the big hits that you need right now. So you have the legend status. You just needed like a chart topper, who Tinashe was not chart topping at that moment either. So just really didn't make no sense. So put Rihanna on it. Go to the VMAs. Rihanna's getting her Video Music Award, Icon Award. You guys do I say she does a medley, right? She starts off with like, maybe Change Your Mind. I think that would have been a good one. Like, Change Your Mind, do like a flamenco, cha-cha, some type of Spanish-style dance. That would have been awesome. Then, the second song of the medley could have been Slumber Party with Rihanna. They do like a fun choreography, something fun, something, you know, a little reggae style. Like, just something really cool and fun. I think people would have loved it. And then the third song of the medley could have been Clumsy. I know a lot of people would want Do You Want to Come Over? But to me, Do You Want to Come Over is very... I don't think it fits well for a live performance. And especially from what Britney was doing, girl, rolling around on those poles, like doing nothing in that ugly-ass outfit, just so stupid. It just didn't make no sense. Clumsy, though, is very much a crowd pleaser. Like, in concert, when I saw that concert, first of all, my mom never heard that song. When she heard it in concert, she was slayed. Live, it's slayed. She's so energetic. The choreography is so fun. And I think it would, for the medley, it would have been perfect. Because Clumsy is more like the Britney style that you expect. Dancey, clubby, you know, like big group choreography. So you could have had that. You could have the Britney moment, the Rihanna moment with a sound that was kind of like present, you know, like modern, but also had that like Jamaican vibe. So it was kind of different. And then you have If I Change Your Mind, which would have been awesome because it's, you know, Spanish. It's something different. So you have the different songs, the modern, and then you have Clumsy, which is more what you expect from Britney, or at least the general public would. So I think that would have been made a great medley. And then, you know, the album comes out. And imagine all that hype. Bitch, are you kidding me? And then maybe release the music video that week. The album comes out. You have the VMA performance medley. And then you drop the Rihanna Slumber Party Britney music video at the end of August. So, girl, you put this timeline together. Bitch, it's a #1 album. It's a #1 album, and you smashed, and people are like, oh my god, look at Britney making hits, you know, being a legend, doing these great performances, great music videos, great songs. It would have been amazing. So make me Slumber Party with those promotional aspects amazing. Now, the third single, girl, I mean, honestly, it's just so hard. It's so hard to pick because I don't know what direction we really should have went in after that. I think that with this album, especially at that time, probably 4 singles would have been enough and would have been what she would have done or RCA would have done. So, please hold. Ugh. Lord Jesus.
I need to go do this.
Okay, anyway, I was rudely interrupted, but anyway, so third single, I think the third single, to be honest, should have been Liar, because Liar, to me, Liar is like a good mix of like the pop, because at this point, you have Make Me and you have Slumber Party, which are both more mid-tempo, and I think they would have smashed at that point, especially with Rihanna. You had the G-Eazy, you had these performances, you had these big, you know, promo spots and great music videos. The third single, I think, should have been bringing it back to the roots, very poppy. Also, Liar is very country-ish, like it has that country vibe. So people would be like, oh yeah, remember Miss, you know, Little Louisiana, you know, something really cute like that. I think would have been really smart. So then imagine a music video, kind of like Pink's Trouble, like, which is just like in a southern, like 1960s type of vibe, like the corsets and the, you know, just playing around, playing a character, like little Sally Lou, you know, like some shit like that, except like with choreography and like, I don't know, just something really, something like Trouble, like, go, we got guns, we got rifles, we got, you know, very 1960s horse riding, like shit like that, very cowboy. In my opinion, like, imagine the music video with Liar, where like she finds the person is cheating on her, again, 1960s, very that, and all, like, to me, the one image that kept popping in my head was for the end of the music video, where it's like that harmonica thing. She's walking away from a building that she burned down and slowly burning to the ground. She's walking away in her cowboy hat and her little corset, whatever the fuck. And, you know, she just shot him with a rifle, girl. She shot him with a rifle, killed him, and maybe even the girl in the little shed, like, you know, like the little 1960s little house on the prairie type of houses, something like that. Some old man's rocking on a rocking chair in front of the house, and she's walking away, the house is burning down. Old man just kind of smoking away, doesn't really give a fuck what's going on, and that's very much the image. She's walking away looking crazy, And she burnt that place down after she murdered these bitches because they lied to her. You have that harmonica going and she's just very cowardly walking away with a smirk on her face, like, bitch, I did that. And then the whole music video, you maybe even in the middle, you get like a do-si-do, modern hip-hop breakdown in the desert. You know, some shit like that. I feel like you could have done some, or even have like, you know, it would have been a whole storyline, some iconic imagery, fires, rifles, all like very, very character-driven, very plot-driven, very, you know, some choreography thrown in. And it would have been controversial because of murder, guns, whatever. Which, I hate when people talk about, like, you know, oh, gun safety, blah, 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 which I totally agree with. Obviously, girl, we gotta get rid of these fucking guns in general. But music videos, movies, girl, it's art. It's entertainment. It's not that serious. She's not really gonna go kill somebody. And especially if you're doing, like, a timepiece, like, you know, something like that, like a time setting type of situation, I think it would have fucking snapped. So that as a third single would have been amazing. And I think it would have smashed. It would have been, again, controversial, but poppy and southern and country, and it just would have been fucking fun. Like, it would have been interesting. And it would have brought back the little more upbeat moment. And then for the fourth single, I mean, honestly, with this album, it's so hard to choose what to do because there's so many options. All the songs, there's so many smash hits. You can go with something a little more that obviously a radio hit, like Love Me Down or Just Love Me or something like that. Or, for the fourth single, you could have done something more avant-garde, like If I'm Dancing, and just bring back, like, Britney being a trendsetter. I think I would have done that. Fourth single, make it If I'm Dancing, or Man on the Moon, with a really visual, beautiful type of music video, and, like, a Grammy performance of one of them, and make it really theatrical and really cool. I probably would have went with If I'm Dancing. Just a heavy dance video with, like, really iconic imagery. Something like Bedtime Stories by Madonna. Like, something really just out there. Because the song is really out there and it's really weird. And I think it would have been really fucking cool. So, that's what... honestly, it's kind of hard to choose the fourth single. But I definitely think Make Me, Slumber Party, Liar. That would have been a great lineup. And then I think fourth single, If I'm Dancing. But honestly, at that point, it would have mattered because... she would have established so many... she would have had her hits. She would have established that she's the queen of controversy, the queen of great performances, great music videos, great visuals, and, you know, she would have been giving her flowers the way she deserved, and great music, because the album itself is great. It's her top 3. To me, it's her third best album after In the Zone and Blackout, so it would have fucking smashed. And you know what? Those would have been the 4 singles, but even if she didn't adhere to that, let's just say she did Make Me, Summer Party, and Liar, with those music videos, whatever, then I think she could have just done, like, random, like, performances on award shows for 2017. Just do random songs from the album, and or just drop random visuals, because at that point, it's all about cementing your legacy. And I feel like that album, she has so many options that she could do with these songs, that the singles after that, you got your hits with those. You got the hits. Now do really just artistic visual moments or performances, maybe even do a live version of Just Like Me, like someone's playing guitar, you're just doing an acoustic moment, you know, something like, or If I'm Dancing, where you get on the Grammy stage and you just do something really theatrical but also heavy on the dancing, like, you know, shit like that, like, just going out of your way to show your growth, because the music after Britney Jean Girl, after Pretty Girls, she did what she needed to do. It was very forward thinking. The music was very, you know, it was very lively and interesting, so it was perfect. That's what I would have done. I would have just been focusing on trying to show off the music as much as possible. Just go on the award shows and just perform different songs on different moments, and just kind of give every song some type of music video or some type of performance so people could be like, oh my god, and then Glory would have been the album of the fucking year, bitch. It really would have been. It would have been iconic. And now let's also talk, so that's what I would have done, but let's talk about also what did happen. Can we also rewind to July 15th, girl, or July 13th, whenever it was, when the music video was leaking in different aspects? Like, it was like 10 seconds here, 30 seconds there. You had pictures, you had leaks here. The song was leaking. Half of the song was here. The climax of the song was there. People are clipping them together. They're low quality. It was just, like, how does that even happen? Perez Hilton is dropping half the music video on his website. Like, what the fuck? I just didn't understand what's going on. When that started leaking, I was like, here we go. Not only is the song late, not only do we not have the music video still, not only are we apparently getting a shitty version of the music video, and when that second music video dropped, girls, I don't even know what to tell you. Like, that was like a really... that was a really sad moment. It was because it was so disgusting. Well, like after we saw the visuals for the original video, and then we got that other one, it was just too much. It just felt like self-sabotage. Like, you're slaying, your body is gorgeous, your personality is gorgeous, the music is perfect, and yet we can't get everything to piece together like a puzzle. We really can't. We can't put that puzzle together. There always got to be something missing. Like, I bought the puzzle. There's 200 pieces. It's supposed to be 200 pieces, but I only have 60 pieces in this box. I need a refund because it's not making sense. I can't put it together. So, you know, that was so fucking stupid. And then, you know, she drops the album cover on Instagram. Girl, what is this? First of all, is this a Carrie Underwood album? Is this some country music star? Who is this? This is not Britney. Doesn't even look like her. It's a terrible album cover. It's so brightly, like, there's no contrast. Like, put some contrast on it. Because you can't see what the hell is going on. Like anyone with a brain. Like, anyone with a brain could... How do you sit in a marketing, like, table and say, this is a great album cover? This? Girl, it's scary. Who is that? This looks like fucking Real Housewives of whoever. So, that, like little things matter. This album cover, first of all, the Make Me single cover was fucking iconic. Like, that, wherever that photo shoot is, if the Glory album was like the rest of those photos, it would have been amazing. That's what I'm saying. Like, there was so much potential, but things were just getting chopped left and right. Things were getting leaked, and then they were thrown away. Like, what the fuck was going on? And then Slumber Party was released in, like, November. Like, girl, at this point, wrap it up. Because you're so late to the party. What were you doing for, like, 4 months? But let's also give her credit, because she was actually, promoting for once. And her interviews were amazing. Like, the Jonathan Ross, like, her look and her personality was so amazing. Like, it was just fun. Honestly, I know, like, I look back on it, and there's so much that you can, like, kind of drag. But at the end of the day... That, like, in that moment, I was loving it. Yeah, all the shit that sucked did suck, but I was loving it even anyway, because watching her be so amazing and being so happy and confident and healthy and, like, promoting and loving the music, it was just so exciting and such a, you know, fresh breath of air after the years before that where she looked like she wanted to literally kill herself on every promotional interview, every performance. So overall, I have to say, like, no complaints. But when potential is not being met, that really is just it's just sad, girls. It's sad. But and then let's talk about the B magazine. When that came out too, like, everything was just coming out, like, so perfect. But then there was so many little just things that would, and then the VMA performance would, like, it was great, but you had that commercial with the snake and everything. Like, it was just so hyped up. Kim Kardashian comes up and she's introducing her, like, what's she gonna do next? We're about to find out. Here's Britney Spears. And then she does like a good performance, but I'm telling you, Rihanna, Slumber Party, medley, you know, clumsy, all, like, change your mind. Oh my god, that would have been something fucking iconic. But we didn't get that. But we did get I thought, you know, we definitely got fed that year way more than we've ever had. And living in that moment was still fun, and I loved every second of it. And I really wish we had it back. But do I wish that she did what I said that she should have done? Yes, I do. Because it would have been truly iconic. Yeah. So I guess that's really all I have to say, girl. I'm trying to think. Was there anything else in that era? I mean, that era was so short-lived, but there were so many messy moments. Like, that leak, that music video, the Slumber Party coming out 4 months later. Like, what in the hell? Like, why are you not promoting this album? Whatever. Honestly, at the end of the day, the era still snapped because of the energy that she was putting in, and clearly she was happy doing it, and the album itself was amazing, so that kind of trumps everything. But I do wish that we had the original photo shoot. I do wish that things were more timely. I do wish singles were chosen a little better, and I do wish she was, you know, just reaching the standards that she could have, because in that year, she was really, like, it wouldn't be like now where to say that, or like to say it during Britney Jean or something where she clearly wasn't feeling it. In that year, she was feeling it, and I feel like whatever was happening with the conservatorship was like, the reins were really loose. Like, she was out there, she was living her life, and I feel like her dad was nowhere to be found. Her brother was always with her. Her niece Maddie, like, everything was just great, and she looked so happy, and all her outfits, everything was great. So y'all let me know what you guys thought of the album and the era. Let me know what you guys thought of what I would have done, and let me know what you guys would have done, and let me know what else you guys want me to film, and thanks for watching.